Okay.
This morning, the leader of opposition in Parliament, LOP Ssenyonyi, has addressed the media and have spoken about a couple of issues. For the first time, we've had the leader of opposition comment about Kiteezi landfill incident, which he has described as unfortunate. LOP, what exactly should be the solution in addressing the issue of garbage in Kiteezi, and the victims, how should they be handled?
They saw it coming, and that's why there were those correspondences, warnings that, look, this disaster is about to happen. And that's the negligence we are talking about. We have insisted heads should have rolled. People should have been held accountable for this negligence, really, really. People have lost lives, several were injured, others lost property, and I saw government is giving 5 million shillings to the bereaved families and then 1 million to those that got injured. We are saying, look, even 5 million is not adequate to enable a family bury their dead. These people must be properly compensated for this negligence. And that's why, if that does not happen, we are planning to support them to take legal action against this negligence, because it is a clear act of negligence that government should have foreseen, really.
Spoke about was the issue of the regional sittings. Ever since you came up and opposed this issue with your shadow cabinet, very many comments have come up. You've been looked at as somebody who is against northern Uganda. And so what is your take on all these comments that are coming, specifically saying you're against northern Uganda and you don't want to see this region probably transform?
North has very good MPs who are very articulate, and they've articulated their issues on the floor of Parliament severally, whether it be the Karuma Bridge, which has pretty much cut off the north from the rest of the country. Now people have to go around, spend a lot more money and travel hours and so on. The Upper Land question, cattle rustling, boundary issues, war claimants, all of these issues we have discussed on the floor of Parliament. So if you're serious about addressing them, deal with them. But saying that taking the entire Parliament to northern Uganda at such a huge cost, that's what is going to solve the problems, that's not true. So what I am against is spending the billions to take the entire Parliament there, apparently to find out the issues of the north. We know those issues. We know the issues in the west, in the central and the east and so on. Their area members of Parliament who are elected by their people to represent them have raised these issues. Committees of Parliament have gone to these areas and they've brought reports which we have discussed severally. Why don't we have action? Why don't we press government to take action against those issues?
Last week while you were away, Justice Douglas Singiza issued a court judgment legalizing the service award. This was followed by the letter from the Speaker of Parliament halting the debate against the censure of the 4 backbench commissioners who have been accused of sharing 1.7 billion shillings. In the press conference, you said you're not about to stop taking on this matter. What are the steps that you're coming up with?
So if they think that they went to court to cleanse themselves, maybe it even made it worse, because the fact that court is saying the clerk should be punished, it's because something wrong happened. And that's why we are encouraging the Speaker, don't be afraid of debate over this issue. Even court is saying something wrong happened. Can we get to discuss that matter? Okay, because more than the legal question, the moral question is very problematic. That people sit in a small meeting in a cocoon there, and then a few months into office, they say, now we are going to award ourselves for all the hard work we have done. A few months into office.
Thank you very much. That is the leader of opposition, LOP Ssenyonyi. I am Juma, Kirya.